Greetings, Hive fans. Welcome to another video where I help you play Hive like a champion. This is game 3 of Stepanzo's Hive AI Nokamute challenge. He set aside certain requirements on the setup over at Mzinga. Link down below on how you can download Mzinga and the Nokamute AI apps. And gave specific bug order, which is not standard. A good player would typically not be playing these, so it challenges a player to be able to play against the AI using a not the best bug order. So we're going to give this a shot. I've already won game 1 and game 2 of the challenge. Game 1 I won on my first try. Game 2 took me 3 tries before I finally won. And this is game 3. So we will go ahead and get started. So I've got it set up. And we will open Mzinga here. It's not opening, so bear with me 1 second. There we go. 30 seconds per turn. So it should take about 30 seconds for Mzinga to operate each time. And so let's see how how Nokamute, using the Mzinga display app, opens. Opens with a grasshopper. I am required to bring in a spider, like a rookie. Next, I have to bring in my queen. So we will see if Nokamute opens with the second bug being the queen, or waits till the third placement to bring in their queen. Of course, the basic queen formation, the person who plays their queen second typically gets to choose on what type of opening they want. So the queen comes in elbow. I'm required to bring my queen in. So I'm going to place the queen in a Z queen formation there. Next bug for me is required to be black beetle number 1. So Stepanzo's rules don't allow the pill bug to be placed until the 9th bug. So very, very unlike the way a real player would be playing this game. That's the challenge. And so here we go. So white's third bug placement is an ant. And I will place the beetle in line in a hub queen formation. Hub triple, I should say. With the Z queen formation. And next up for me will be black ant 1. So if white ant pins it a true pin, places a true pin on the beetle, then I'm going to be required to place my ant into a kill spot. If white pins the beetle, brought in the pill bug. So I'm going to bring in black ant number 1 right there. Next up for me is the ladybug. So what I'll probably do is, since I don't have a good defending bug here with the spider, I'll probably, if I have the opportunity, climb up with the beetle and then drop the ladybug in a good defensive position here. So beetle goes up, leaves this spot open for a ladybug. So it's ladybug, grasshopper, and then my second ant. Now another possibility here is if white doesn't place a bug in this spot, I can move my beetle forward, and this becomes a spawn point here as well. But that's taken away with the ant. So I am going to go ahead and bring in the ladybug in that spot right there. Next up for me is Black Grasshopper 1. Nokamute has an extremely good ability of controlling the outside of the hive, particularly when you're not able to get your ants in early. Aggression level 1 is pinning bugs, so it's very likely that the ant is going to pin my ladybug, which it did. So my beetle moves forward, threatening to qualify for the win and open up a couple direct drop spots, but also threatening to drop a defending grasshopper in this spot right here. I don't like having a spider as a defensive bug, opening bug. Another ant comes in. See, I still have a lot to bring in before I can get my pill bug in place. I don't have a lot of spawn points, so I am going to go out with the beetle. Next up is grasshopper number 1. Grasshopper, ant, spider, in that order. Placing the grasshopper here, if the white mosquito decides to defend against the grasshopper, then the mosquito loses ant movement. If my grasshopper jumps across to here, it threatens to free the ant. It also would free the ladybug. And now the mosquito only has grasshopper power. So black ant number 2 is coming in next. We will place the ant here. Next up is black spider number 2, which I would love to be able to do a direct drop here. But I'm guessing not going to allow that. Probably going to bring the ant over. The ant could either, this ant could actually shift over to there as well. Interesting. Placed the true pin on the ant, but left this open as a direct drop spot. So my next ant, my next bug is black spider number 2, which I will happily enter right there. And then next comes in the pill bug. So I have the opportunity of placing the pill bug here in a proximity pill bug position, as long as, or the other option is my beetle can move to there and drop the pill bug into a defensive position. Yep, stop that with the I can qualify for the win by sacrificing the beetle. So I think I'm going to do that. Move forward. Next up for me is the pill bug. So of course, if the white beetle covers me, my pill bug comes in here. Make sure I have this right. Black spider number 2, then the pill bug. Yep, so my pill bug is going to there. Now, this is an interesting situation because my pill bug is threatening to move to here, but if white brings an ant into this spot here, then I cannot move in with my pill bug because that would be taking a self-set-up shot. Okay, interesting. Spider to there. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move into here, getting my pill bug into place. So next up for me is grasshopper number 2, but I am very rapidly running out of spawn points. Nokamute is excellent at controlling the outside of the hive. So he attacks with the ant, threatening to win with either one of these 2 ants. So I can move the ladybug, I can move the pill bug. I can move the queen. Let's see, my ladybug goes to here. I don't have a bug to threaten take the kill shot. But let's see, what's my next bug coming in? Next bug coming in is black grasshopper number 2. He still has an ant. I'm sorry, still has a beetle. So my options are moving the ladybug. I could, of course, move the pill bug, but that's kind of defeats the whole purpose there. I am going to attack with the ladybug. Now, next up for me is the grasshopper, which I don't have a lot of good spots for it. If the grasshopper goes this direction, interesting. Okay, so he's using he's surrounding the pill bug. And now I still have the opportunity of warping the queen away, although I don't have a lot of real good spots to warp it to. Next up for me is grasshopper number 2, which I can bring it in here. That would have an angle of attack and force a reaction. And followed by that is the mosquito. So this is going to force one of the ants to pin the grasshopper. He doesn't have time to form a ring and free its defending grasshopper. So my next bug is the mosquito. Which I am drastically running out of points. So I'm going to bring in the mosquito. Here. Of course, my threat is the mosquito can move to here, gaining ladybug power. Now, however, he does have the time to release the grasshopper in a ring. He could actually drop the beetle to here, which completes the surrounding of the pill bug, while at the same time frees the grasshopper. Okay, and if you notice what happened here is he freed the mosquito, but now the mosquito has no movement on its own. So my next bug is going to be Black Beetle 2, followed by Black Grasshopper 3. So I would love to place my grasshopper there. So I am going to, let's see, if this grasshopper jumps to here, threatening to free the queen, Black Beetle number 2 is next, so I've got to be very careful here. I can't bring the beetle over here because then the white spider will pin it. If I bring in the beetle there, yeah, I definitely have to bring in a beetle. The problem is I would love to keep this spot open for the grasshopper, but I may not be able to do that. So yeah, I'm going to have to bring the beetle here. This is a situation where the forced bug placement order creates an issue. Okay, now if I play the grasshopper here, if I place the grasshopper here, then yeah, that's a setup shot. I mean, that's threatening the kill spot, so kill shot. So this ant can't stop it. This ant can't stop it, but this mosquito here can go out. I mean, this spider here can go out and pin it. Now, what can I do here? If I bring in, yeah, see what's going to happen is the beetle is going to go to here. So I'm actually going to escape with my pill bug, because if the white beetle goes to there, freeing the grasshopper, there's no way that I can stop that grasshopper, and I'm very rapidly running out of bugs that can get into that position. Although this grasshopper here can get into that position. So if I bring my ant in here, I am threatening to move to here, and the beetle climbs up and over. If his beetle comes to here freeing this grasshopper, then this grasshopper can take that shot. So I am going to place my ant here. I actually have a better location. I can do a fill here. The question will be, let's see, he's got, I don't think he can win in two. Yep, that's where his beetle was going. So his grasshopper is going to escape. So I'm going to go to there. His grasshopper can jump out, but my grasshopper can replace it. So I have, after his grasshopper jumps out, let's count his turns. One. Yeah, see, my pill bug now has a spot where I can warp the queen. So he's threatening to win. So if I go to there as one, Okay, let's count my turns. 1, 2, 3. He's got to neutralize the pill bug, so 1. Yeah, I'm going in with the grasshopper. And he is not qualified for the win yet. So I'm two steps away. He's 2 steps away, but he's got to qualify for the win. Wow, I'm very surprised. Let's see, does he come up with a method of victory here? He could attack, but I just warped the queen out. Oh, interesting. So his beetle is going to defend by doing that. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. And he's still threatening to qualify for the win by covering the pill bug. Okay, what if I do a fill with this ant, moving the ant to here, forcing him to play some sort of a block? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to there. And he still hasn't qualified for the win yet, but so I've got to keep him on the defensive. Oh, interesting. Okay. Now I warp the spider away. Nope. That doesn't work because if I warp the spider away, he jumps out with the grasshopper. I could take a risk. If I run this ant over here and do a fill, he has to respond. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to there, creating a ring. Threatening with that grasshopper. So he's going to have to defend against the grasshopper. Now I am going to create another fill here, forcing the ant to move again. Although I'm out of bugs, so that's a serious problem for me. Okay, now if I warp the spider away, okay, let's look at this. He can win in one. I've got 2 free ants, so that's a good thing. I definitely have to move this ant because I don't want his mosquito to get ant power. So I'm going to move this ant to there. He still has that defending beetle, though. He can't move this ant because I move in. He could play something defensive there. Let's see, my spider can go to there. No, I'm... Okay, this is a tight situation here because he's qualified for the win by getting the beetle over. If I just escape with the spider, he can move in with one of his ants. One, two, three, but that places a gate, stops my own ant from threatening. If I go to there, his ant Whoa, this is a very interesting situation here because he is now threatening to take the setup shot there, and I have to have a bug that can so I'm 1, 2, 3 away from winning. I have to move my spider out. Much closer than I thought. So if my spider goes to there, yep. And I'm 3 from winning. 1, 2, 3. Now my other, I can win in 2 if I go ant to here. Okay. Now, can he stop me from winning in 3? Beetle 1, Beetle 2, take the setup, take the kill shot. I don't think so. 1, 2, 3. If his beetle moves forward, I cover it. So I'm going to do that. This ant can't move because it frees that grasshopper. He can take 1, 2. He's 3 and I'm 2, so I'm one tempo count ahead. So I'm very surprised. He did come up with that defense with the beetle, though. It's interesting. He just played a worthless move when it was over. I'd much rather win with my grasshopper. So, hooray! Game number 3 of Stepanzo's Nokamute AI challenge. I won it. Very surprising. Started with a spider. It was not a very good opening for black, but I was able to get my pillbug into play, even though he did neutralize the pillbug late in the game, and he did come up with a good beetle defense. I was able to work it out. So very happy. So I'll post this video and submit my results over to Stepanzo over at Board Game Geek. So make sure you take a look at the links down below. Of course, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell. There are links down below to my books, the Play Hive Like a Champion and the Hive Lexicon. Also a link to Joe Schultz, world champion Joe Schultz, the Canon of Hive Groundwork. And I've gotten notification from him that he's going to be getting together with me to do an interview, which we'll be posting when he's ready to release the second volume of the Canon of Hive trilogy, that on opening theory. We are all excited to see that. So as always, I'm here helping you play Hive like a champion, and happily in this game, in Stepanzo's Nokamute AI Challenge Game 3, I was able to play like a champion. So thanks again for watching. Until next time, this is Randy Ingersoll signing off.